haven't talked about my old nemesis, CNN's Brian Stelter, in a while. In fact, I haven't thought about him in a while, and it's been really, really nice. But somehow his face found its way onto my Twitter timeline once again, and once again it was for something really stupid. Yep, looks like he hasn't changed. This time he was tweeting a link to his very factual, not opinion at all story, entitled, "Murrow's words from 1954 apply to the Trump age. We must not confuse dissent with disloyalty." Meaning we're still patriotic if we go against the president. Funny that he writes that in the Trump age and not the Obama age, when if you went against him, you were called every name in the book. Believe me, I know. In this very factual, not at all opinion story, Stelter quotes Edward R. Murrow at length, all that flowery crap that Stelter just loves so much. He writes, "We will not walk in fear one of another, and we cannot defend freedom abroad by deserting it at home, and the aforementioned, we must not confuse dissent with disloyalty." Then Stelter writes how other media outlets have covered the whole stupid go back to your country nonsense that the president and the media created. And then he ends with another Murrow quote, which is the real kicker. The thing that he tweeted onto my timeline that made me spit out my tea with laughter. Because Stelter ends the story by quoting another journalist, Norah O'Donnell, quoting this from Murrow. "There is a great and perhaps decisive battle to be fought against ignorance, intolerance, and indifference. This weapon of television could be useful." That's what Brian Stelter actually tweeted. Stelter actually tweeted that the weapon of television could be useful against ignorance, intolerance, and indifference. I don't even have to say anything more, do I? I mean, what a stupid thing for him to say. I mean, sure, stuff like the Discovery Channel and the History Channel have some really good stuff on them, and you can learn from television, but come on. Anyone with half a brain knows that TV has largely contributed to ignorance, intolerance, and indifference, especially Stelter's own network. They freaking created President Trump. They put protests and wars on blast 24/7 to incite bad feelings in people. If it bleeds, it leads, and all that. What a stupid thing for Stelter to say, that the weapon of television could be useful against ignorance, intolerance, and indifference. You see, this is why he's my nemesis. Well, also because he did some fake news about me personally once. But anyway, I also think it's telling that he quoted Murrow talking about TV as a weapon. That I agree with. It's a weapon, all right, and CNN is a pro at using it. Just not for the flowery good reasons that Stelter keeps trying to convince himself that it is.